What is up, everyone? My name's Adam. If this is your first time watching one of my videos, thanks for stopping by. And if you happen to watch one of my other 3 videos, thanks for coming back for the 4th. So what you saw in that little intro video was what I'm currently using to shoot all of my videos. It's the iPhone 11 Pro Max and the Rode Video Micro external microphone. Now the Rode Video Micro has a 3.5mm cable which should plug into any 3.5mm headphone jack, whether it exists on a smartphone or a camera. In the case of the iPhone, we all know it has a lightning port. And as such, you're going to need a few adapters to make this setup work. The first is you're going to need Apple's 3.5mm headphone jack to lightning port adapter. You're also going to need to get an additional cable from Rode, because the 3.5mm cable that comes with the Video Micro doesn't work on the lightning port, even with the 3.5mm adapter. You're going to need another cable from Rode, which is a patch cable called the SC7 TRS to TRRS patch cable. The Rode Video Micro costs $60 and the SC7 patch cable costs $15. And I'm not exactly sure how much the iPhone 3.5mm headphone jack to lightning port adapter cost, but all in, that's not a significantly expensive setup. And of course, you're going to need some kind of hardware to rig that up, which I will demonstrate as well, as you'll see in some of these videos. And I'll also link to those items in the description below. So as I said, all the audio that you've been hearing so far is directly from the Rode Video Micro plugged into the iPhone 11 Pro Max. What I'd like to do now is demonstrate the quality of the iPhone 11 Pro Max's built-in microphones so you can hear the difference for yourself. So now the audio that you're hearing is directly from the iPhone itself using the built-in microphones. But the caveat here is that, again, we are shooting in the most of ideal situations, but we don't always shoot in the most of ideal scenarios. Sometimes your videos are shot only inside, sometimes they're shot only outside, and sometimes you're shooting videos both inside and outside. And I think in those situations, it's important to have an external microphone to have that consistency across all of your shooting scenarios, especially if you're combining a lot of different types of scenarios into one video. So now that I've demonstrated the built-in microphones on the iPhone 11 Pro Max and had you hear how the Rode Video Micro sounds plugged into the iPhone 11 Pro Max, let's take things outside for a little more challenging scenarios for the iPhone. So here we are just walking down the street. It's a small town, but there's a lot of traffic, as you can see, and you even got construction workers over here. This is the iPhone's camera and microphone without the Rode external microphone. And now we'll do a test of what it's like with it built in. Once this big truck passes, that way you actually get a chance to hear what kind of noise comes from all these passing cars. So let's plug in the mic and see how this goes. All right, so now here we have the external microphone plugged into the iPhone 11, and now you get to hear what the traffic noise sounds like with the external microphone versus the internal microphones that are on the iPhone 11 Pro Max. Let me know what you think. So here we are in a parking lot, wide open space, and you're probably going to hear a lot of wind noise right now from the iPhone 11 Pro Max microphones because I am not using an external microphone right now. This is just the onboard microphone, so anytime a breeze kind of blows by, you are probably going to hear a lot of noise. So I wanted to demonstrate this in that respect, and then I want to show you, or rather have you listen to what it sounds like with an external microphone, namely the Rode Video Micro. So let's take a peek. Oh, by the way, I'm using actually the front-facing camera to do this as opposed to the rear-facing. So let's give that a go, shall we? So now we are using the Rode Video Micro external microphone with a windscreen, and it's pretty breezy right now. Actually, I don't know if you can tell. Look at my my sweatshirt there. Wind's blowing pretty hard, and most likely you probably don't hear any of that wind noise because I'm using that windscreen that is provided with the Rode Video Micro. So here's a good demonstration with and without an external microphone and what the iPhone 11 Pro Max microphones are capable of, but also what the elements can do to your audio if you happen to be shooting outside and in exposed areas where wind is definitely a factor and will degrade your audio experience. So as you just saw from those outdoor scenarios, once the noise level becomes less than ideal, an external microphone can really mitigate a lot of those issues. If you like the rig that you saw in the beginning of the video, I'll provide links to all the items in the description below to help get you started. These are not affiliate links. I don't make any money off this stuff, but I just thought it'd be a good jumping off point for you. What are your thoughts on audio? You think it's overrated? Or do you think it's vitally important and more people need to pay attention to it? Let me know in the comments below. And if you like this video, hit that thumbs up. And of course, if you haven't subscribed already, please hit that subscribe button and notification bell. That way you don't miss any of my next videos. Thanks again for stopping by. I really appreciate you hanging out with me, and I'm looking forward to seeing the next one.